Be my last video about David Seaman unless there is something really dramatic that happens. And this is not going to be a bad video at all. It's not going to be a bashing video. Actually, it's going to be a very supportive video for all of us in the Pizzagate community. But listen to this, what David has to say.
That David Brock's firm took in that has not been accounted for. Now that should be the focus. David Brock should be the focus, Pizzagate should be the focus, and saving these children should be the focus. Not an out-of-print internet marketing textbook from 10 years ago, not anything about my personal life, not the fact that I take in money from my viewers because I need to get money from somewhere in order to continue doing this. This is not the easiest job, and sponsors aren't all that excited about sponsoring Pizzagate research.
All right. That's all we need to hear from that. Exactly. I agree with what he just said. We are getting diverted. We're getting distracted. We're being torn apart. The whole Pizzagate community is. Doesn't matter what you think of David Seaman. It really doesn't as a person or a reporter. Fact of the matter is, reporting on him is a distraction from what we really need to do, and that is to save the children. Expose evil. All right. So my advice to the YouTube community that's investigating Pizzagate, PEDOGATE, is to just leave David alone. Let's stop the buzz. Stop making him have to defend himself on every video. It's not fair to his subscribers. His subscribers, 150K strong, deserve to hear meaty substance, content. Okay? I am sure that they don't want to have to listen to him defend himself on every video. At the end of the day, folks, we've said our piece. I've said my piece. David is entitled to have a Patreon account. He's entitled to get donations. He's entitled to have affiliates. He's entitled to have ads on his videos. He's entitled to make money. And of course, his donors are entitled to give to them. Now, they are adults. They are adults. And so let's not bash them for giving, and I'm not going to bash him for receiving. I mean, this is a free market. And so I had to tell myself that a couple of days ago, okay? I decided that this is a distraction. We've said our piece, and if people want to give willingly and freely, they have the right to do that without our interference. Doesn't matter what we think. It does not matter. You know, my grandparents used to say, everything comes out into the wash eventually. If David is a sincere guy, then he is going to continue to flourish. And people that are not sincere, it all comes out in the wash, okay? It gets exposed. It gets exposed in due time. You know, we all have to ask ourselves as reporters on YouTube, you know, do we want to sink or swim? Now, I answered that question a long time ago. I want to swim. And that is why I report all of my stories with heart and sincerity. I might be wrong at times, but I will always be truthful, and I will always be sincere in my reporting. And as for David, I do have advice for you directly. And who am I to give you advice? You have 150K strong subscribers. But I do want to give you advice because I care about your subscribers, because a lot of them are my subscribers. And that is this. Forget about what other people are telling you or saying, or what they're saying about you. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. You have 150,000 subscribers, many loyal subscribers that deserve to hear fresh content about what we're reporting, exposing evil and saving children. I'm sure that they get tired of having to listen to you defend yourself all the time. That's just me making an observation. I might be wrong, but I'm just making a kind observation. And lastly, I just want the community to get back together. I want the subscribers not to be mad at each other, not to be mad at me or any of the other honest Pizzagate investigators. I don't even want you to be mad at David. I want us to stop losing focus of what is important. And what is important is, once again, to save the children and to expose evil and to help bring them to justice. So that's it, folks. I hope that helped. It was a really sincere, heartfelt message to everybody out there that we need to come together and not be split apart. And I wanted to thank one of my subscribers that made note of that to me last week, late last week. And I thought about it. I've been thinking about it all weekend. And they were right. And that's why I did this video. God bless you folks. Take care. And